Today, I actually wanted to speak to you guys a little bit about an experience that I had at Universal Studios in Hollywood this past weekend. And I just think it's a great example to show you guys how reality is a projection of the mind, right? There's the reality that we project with our mind, and then there's the true reality, which is just what is right here, right now. It's that simple. All right, now let me get into the story. All right, so basically what had happened was I got this awesome drink, which was fucking delicious. If you guys have a chance to go to Universal Studios and you drink alcohol, go get the chamoy fireball at the Mexican-ish station, because that shit was fucking fire. Anyways, so this drink came with an awesome cup, and the cup had lights on it, and I just really wanted to keep the cup, but we were kind of far away from the locker already, where you could purchase lockers and stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just put it in a bush, right, where nobody will find it, and I'll come back later and I'll get it and take it home. No big deal. And anyways, I go to put it in this bush. I put it in the bush, and this guy is like, hey, you need to throw away your trash. And I'm like, so basically, long story short, this guy's just pressing me and basically making a big deal about me so-called littering, right? And that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Was he was so right in his perception, and I even gave it to him. I was like, dude, I know it looks like I'm littering, but I'm gonna come back and grab this. And that just wasn't in his reality, right? And that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys, is that reality is a projection of your mind, right? So whatever judgment that you're casting out, right? Whatever judgment you're casting out to reality, that is true for you, right? You are one perspective. You are one out of how many fucking millions of people are in this world? You're one, right? So it's a true perspective, don't get me wrong, but it was wrong in my perspective because my truth was different, right? And that's all I'm trying to explain to you guys. Truth is subjective, right? So got a little cut off there, but basically what I was getting at was there is always truth with a capital T, right? Which is the ultimate truth, the reality truth, right? All of this is reality. This is true. You cannot deny it, right? Or we have the mind truth, which is subjective. I obviously looked like I was littering, but I wasn't, right? Because I had a totally different reality in my head of how this was going to go. But the other guy, right, he was casting his judgment upon me, and he was basically making a truth out of his own mind, right? And in his mind, he was right. And that's totally fine. A lot of us think that we're right in our own minds. But just know, it's not the truth of reality. It's not the capital T truth of reality. Every truth you hold in your mind is like a half truth, right? It holds some weight, but not all the weight. All right. That's basically it, guys. Have a wonderful day. Manifest those motos.